Hey, how are y'all?
How are you doing? How is the quarantine going for you?
It's it's been good. Just trying to find gyms and been going to the track a lot to get conditioning. Been playing the game a whole lot.
Yeah. Coach talked a little bit about you guys were all on your very first Zoom call today. So what was that like? You were it was your first kind of chance. It was almost like a team practice, right? Is that what you would like it? What was your first team practice like?
I mean, it was good just seeing those upperclassmen just telling us how it will be next year and just speaking up. And I feel like it will just continue to get better, just building relationships.
And speaking of relationships, were there any guys that were on that call that you have had some sort of relationship with before today, basically, or that you knew already?
Yeah, for me, I have a lot of history with Desi, Isaiah, and Ethan, just playing with those guys. When I was 15, I actually played up with those guys in Vegas and got to build a relationship with those guys. But also the incoming recruiting class, Devo, Jalen, and Moses. We've all just grown up playing against each other, playing with each other, and built that relationship, built that bond. So I feel like it would be great next year to bring it all together.
That's really cool. Coach, would you consider that to be an advantage?
Oh yeah, I think it's incredible advantage. First of all, I think for any freshman coming in, there's always a little bit of apprehension. It's your first time going away to college. Although two of these guys, KK and Moses, have gone away to Mount Verde and Oak Hill, so they know what it's like to be away from home. But still, when you go to college, it's a little bit, especially that first semester, and certainly when you go to college with people that it makes that transition so much more easy. And then hopefully we've developed a relationship with KK, Moses, Jalen, and Devo where they feel comfortable with our coaching staff as well. And we're trying to create an environment for guys like KK that it's family when they step on campus.
Absolutely. Now, KK, you are from Arkansas. Obviously, you grew up watching the Razorbacks, but when it came time to choose a school, there were a lot of different people after you. Ultimately, why did you decide that you wanted to come to Arkansas?
Well, I chose Arkansas because of the family atmosphere that they had. Having Just Arkansas being close to home, I'm able to represent a school that I've grown up and watched play a lot. But also just watching Coach Musselman and seeing what he did with the team that he had last year and giving those guys the opportunity to maximize their potential and ability, putting those guys in a position to be successful. I feel like that was a given for me.
I just saw a good question. It said, who do you model your game after? Is there an NBA player, or I don't even know, another great college player that you kind of uh, look up to or want to play like?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Damian Lillard just because he knows how to control the game. He makes his teammates better and can score on all three levels.
That's a great comparison, and obviously Dame from Oakland, California, and a guy that went to a college and was kind of unknown, and then he got to the pros and took off because of his great work ethic. And certainly, KK, you have an incredible work ethic. Tell us what you've been. I've seen a couple clips of you out on the track. Tell us what you're doing out on that track, man.
I'm just trying to get my legs stronger and stay in condition because since it's quarantine stuff, I'm not able to do a lot of the stuff that I'm usually doing. So just going to the track and staying out the way and trying to stay conditioned.
So KK, I know for sure you can beat me in a sprint, but do you think you can beat me in 5 miles? You got the endurance to take me in 5 miles?
I'm trying to get there. I probably can't beat him right now.
Absolutely, you can beat him. It's not even a question. Coach would quit at the 3 mile mark. He would be done.
I would quit.
He would no. He would have to be carted away by the medics or something. KK, obviously you've been in Bud Walton a lot, but you've never played there before, right? What is it going to be like to play at Bud Walton in front of all those fans?
It's going to be a great experience. I feel like just I went to the Texas A&M game, just seeing the crowd and what they bring. It's so energetic and so electric in there. So I can't wait to be able to play in there.
Now I have a
KK, we're going to get that place rocking this year.
Right.
We are. We are. I have a funny story. It just kind of crossed my mind. Eric and I went to a concert. I don't even know how long ago it was, maybe 6 months ago. It was TLC, Flo Rida, and Nelly. And afterward, we were taking a picture with Nelly, and he was talking about KK.
He was going to help us with the recruiting. We got a picture with him and gave him an Arkansas Razorback jersey. And all of a sudden, he started talking about you, KK.
So tell us
like
about
family.
that relationship.
Yeah, he's like family. My auntie is actually married to Ali Jones, and he's a part of the St. Lunatic. So we've always had that relationship with Nelly and all those people.
So he was very proud.
He
Very
was.
proud of KK. Looking down the line, Eric talked about filling up Bud Walton. Do you have any goals that you've set for this year?
Yeah, it's a lot of unknown going on. I mean, a lot of unknown. So I'm just coming in ready to compete. Try to get as much wins as we can. Try to win the SEC championship and then make a run in the NCAA tournament to be able to contend for the NCAA championship.
Now, of course, the season for everyone, all athletes around the country, was cut short just a few months ago. What was it like to have your senior year of high school cut short?
On the basketball standpoint, I would say just grinding throughout the year and trying to get as many wins as we can to be able to make it to the Geico Nationals, and that being taken away from us was unfortunate. But also on the academic standpoint, not being able to walk across stage, which is a tradition for seniors, I feel like that was really unfortunate for all the seniors that's out there right now.
Absolutely. So I just had a question come in. It said, how do you think that Oak Hill improved your game, that going away to Oak Hill? Because that had to be a tough decision.
Right. I feel like Oak Hill improved my game. It made me read defenses better just because of the guys out there that I was playing against were much longer and taller and better skill sets. So I feel like it rose my IQ level, but also helped me to handle the ball more tighter.
I'm going to ask you this question first, and then KK, because I don't know if I've asked you. Is there a game that you're looking forward to this season?
Every game.
Every game.
Every game I'm looking forward to. We're going to have an announcement probably next week about a neutral site game that I think will be very interesting for our fans, and a game that our players will want to really play in as well.
That's very cool. KK,
you don't even know who it is.
I don't know. I don't even get inside access. KK, what about you? Is there one particular game that you're really looking forward to?
I'm looking to compete at every game. It's not.
I like that. We got to go every game, right, KK?
Right.
All right, KK, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else that you want to say to the Arkansas fans out there that are watching you?
It's going to be a movie next year. I can't wait.
All right. Thank you so much. Great
Thanks,
work.
KK.
Thank you.